You gotta grind if you really want it. Don't hesitate. You came this far, now finish out the whole dream. Nobody said it would be easy though.
What's up, Tootie gang? It's your girl Tootie Grand back with another video. And as y'all can see by the title, it's time to get back into some more tea. I'm not drinking no tea again. I gotta hydrate today, y'all. I gotta hydrate. But let's get straight to this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. So I'm gonna be ranting about Honda of Slidell. Reason why I picked them: 2 incidents happened almost back to back, and I just can't fuck with it. So therefore, let's get straight into it. So the first one, I don't remember when this was years ago, by the way. I don't remember when it was, but I went to get my first oil change for my car. Mind you, she just turned 3 years, so y'all know this is kind of old. I went there because I'm like, okay, closer to home. I don't have to drive all the way to Covington because I wasn't working in Covington at the time. I was still working inside out. So I'm thinking, okay, closer to home, cool, whatever. Go there for an oil change. They did. They gave me an oil change. I had an appointment. Everything was good. And then when they tried to go get me to pay, I paid for everything. Everything's done. And they're like, oh, your keys are in the car or on the desk, wherever they said it was. I go there, they weren't there. So then I went back and I'm like, so where's my keys? They're like, they're not there. I'm like, no. So they're like, okay, well, let's go find them. Because he's thinking that, I'm not going to say who he was because he was cool as hell. But he's thinking he might have misplaced them somewhere. So he's like, okay, let me go find them. 5 minutes go by, he didn't see nothing. And he came back, he's like, oh, okay, so I might have to go look at the cameras and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay. So I sit in the waiting area. Mind you, this took over an hour at this point, and I'm just like, what the hell? Thank God I didn't have nothing to do, and I always choose my appointments on days where I am off and I don't have to worry about anything. I'm not rushing or anything, so this was one of those situations where I was off, but the whole situation was just off from the get-go. I'm like, this is my first time, like, what the fuck's going on? Mind you, at least an hour or two go by. I'm still sitting there. I'm irritated. My phone's about to die. And I'm like, okay, well, where the fuck are my keys? Where the fuck are my keys? Mind you, I'm going to show you what my keys look like. Just so, I mean, of course, I got different stuff on it. But you can get the gist of how they look. So they're like, oh, we lost your keys, blah, blah, blah. We're going to have to order you a replacement. Mind you, I had my car keys and my house keys on it. So I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I can't even get in my car to start it, and now I can't even get in my house. Mind you, I was living with my mom at the time, so she was all the way in Covington for house keys. And I'm like, oh, wow. So no car, no key to get in the house. So I called her. I'm irritated. She is irritated and pissed off at this point now too. And I'm like, y'all just fucking with 2 Creoles that y'all don't need to be fucking with right now. So they offered to drive me to Covington because Covington had a spare key. They offered to drive me over there to go get it. I said, okay, well, can y'all drop me off at my mom's job first? Because I still need a house key. That's cool that y'all giving me a replacement key for my car, but I still need a key to get in the fucking house. So they said yes, they would. I get in the van. And as soon as I get in the van, the manager comes out and she's holding my keys. And she's like, ma'am, are these your keys? I said, yes. And she's looking at the employees stupid. Like, she's about to go in on them, right? But she's not going to do it in front of me. And she's like, these keys were attached to someone else's keys. And I'm thinking, how the fuck did that happen? And basically what happened was when he went to come get me, another person's car was getting serviced. So their keys were right next to my keys. Whoever picked up the keys put both our keys together and took it back to the servicing station with him. So, mind you, this is what my keys look like. Pepper spray, car keys. I mean, I got extra keys and everything else now, but you see the gist. This is what my keys look like. How can you not, how can you mistake this and someone else's car keys, which their key was only one key with this? How? So she's livid. She's like, she's not paying for nothing. Her entire service is free. I didn't have to pay. I literally walked out with a free oil change and whatever else they did. I was set free. So I was like, okay, no way, whatever. They, you know, they handled the situation. It is what it is. So it was time again to get another oil change. So I went back. I'm already kind of salty and bitter about the first situation, but they took care of it. So I was like, okay, whatever, cool. Go for the second oil change, right? All right, cool, scheduled, whatever. I'm sitting there. A guy came in, I want to say maybe 10, 15 minutes after me, just for, you know, his tires. How did he end up leaving before me? Mind you, my oil change took over an hour to do. I know damn good well it does not take over an hour for an oil change to be done. And no one, which I don't think the person that serviced me the first time was there, but no one came to let me know, hey, it's taking a little longer, we're understaffed, blah, blah, blah. None of that. I literally sat back there for over an hour waiting for an oil change. So at this point, I'm getting deja vu. I'm getting pissed off again. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, after this, I'm not coming back here. No. Two strikes. You're not getting a third chance. I'm sorry. Like, I'll give you 2 chances at the most, depending on the situation, but you're not getting a third chance. No. So after that time, I said, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna just drive my happy-go-lucky ass to Covington, because I'm not dealing with this bullshit again. No. Which is funny, because I say about a year or 2 later, ended up getting a job in Covington. So now, you know, it makes sense now. But yeah, never. They will never get my service again. Never. They can still send me stuff, because they still do send me stuff in the mail. That's cool. I'm not coming back. I bought my car from Honda of Covington, and that's where I'm going to stay. Because guess what? My dad used to work there. So I know people that know me. Therefore, they're not gonna do no bullshit like y'all motherfuckers did. Like, I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen. And if it does, just know he coming up there, or he talking to some, like, the manager is still the same manager. He can talk to her, do whatever they gotta do, you feel me? But yeah, Hannah's like that. I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm sorry, I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm not doing it. I'm not salty. The situation has been years ago, but I'm not fucking with y'all. But just know they will never get my service again. And it is what it is. But that was my little rant, my little tea time. Nothing too crazy, but it's just the simple fact, like, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that tea time with Tootie. Part 2, part 3 coming. Just know it's about to be some. It's gonna be juicy. That one's gonna be juicy. Just know that. But Tootie gang, I'll see you guys next video.